Welcome to the swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds a man on the right. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, it's a nice play design there.
To throw, it's Mertz. It's complete to the right. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot.
On the double. Pound 55 weak.
The give. Good, solid tackle.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get...
They've been running it, but now the pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Young. How about this running back's ability to get into... He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Young. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be? Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Catch in the middle, it's Young.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy...
Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
My old coach said to...
Ready, set. Ready.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another...
Here we go! Go! Here we go! Cricket! Green 25! Ready? Down! High! Get set! Get set! Set! Ready, ready! Set! Ready! Ready, set! Flare! Flare! And on!
Starkville, Mississippi, Davis-Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The give from the gun. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Got enough space, and he'll sprint in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job.
And with time running out in the first half, they'll take the knee, content with the lead they have, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Starkville. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to...
On the run, it's Mertz. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll leave it with him. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And a nice job by the running back.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Listen, you got to be able to...
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Gators! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Ready, break. 42 Spider. 4-2.
The give to the back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back.
Ready?
quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the Swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with
Okay, ready?
running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
And that is just an attitude.
On the ready? Get set, get set.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run.
Ready, set. Jackrabbit.
Back to pass, it's Mertz. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Florida. And once he found open... They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's caught. It's Badger. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl. A little test.
On the set. Spider. Ready.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws.
They'll try the run. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
Ready, ready. Pound 55 feet.
To the ground with the back. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gator. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. And there were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column.
It's football time in Tennessee. Those words have long been associated with running through the tee, the glory of the checkerboard end zone, and the Big Orange ready to do battle. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Gonna run it. It's Young. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. And he's got it! Touchdown, Florida! Back to throw, it's Mertz. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Young. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Handoff from the gun. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football.
Hands it off. Makes one man miss. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast. Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as always.
On the set. Come on, set.
To the air, it's Mertz. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Ripping through the defense. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
This quarterback is...
He'll run it again. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Got it on the outside, it's Young. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that. They'll throw on third and short. Gets it out fast. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct and...
They'll try to get it through the air. He's got his man. And he motors into the... Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. On the move at the 30. He's loose. Touchdown, Gator! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense option. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Spider. Jackrabbit. Ready. Spider. Here we go. High. Down. Ready, ready. Get set, get set. Ready, set.
Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida, and the annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. Not a lot of distance between the Gators and the Dogs, and once a year they come here close to the state line and draw their own battle lines. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Florida Gators, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Okay, ready? 325. Stop, defense.
Handoff to the lone back. Shakes off the defender. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
Nice run there on first.
On the ready. Clear.
Motion from the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Young. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, physicality wins for.
Ready, set.
Looking for a man. It's Mertz. Safe completion on the screen. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore.
Ready up.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
On the set. Easy.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus.
Got it.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.